online or say it on air.
The Animated Anarchy series presents The Animated Hour of Power.
All right, everybody, welcome. It is Saturday night. We are here for Animated Hour of Power. This is episode 46. Of course, here on the When Tunes Combine YouTube channel as part of the Animated Anarchy series. I am, of course, your host, Dutchie, joined tonight by the guy who basically owns the network. Dizzle is here. He's filling in for Sean. You can say hello.
It's good to be here.
Yeah. Of course, Money is here as always.
What's up?
And back from his week hiatus, we got the wild card Dave.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah. So I guess, last week you were out. This week Sean is out. I guess, Eric, it's going to be your turn next week.
He's going to say, I fell down the stairs. I can't make it.
Hey, don't jinx me.
Yeah, don't. Let's not do that because. Anyway, all right. So this is the Kids Gauntlet here tonight for the Animated Anarchy series. Now, the difference between this Kids Gauntlet and the last one we did was these are shows with kids in them. Pup Named Scooby-Doo and Muppet Babies are going to start.
No problem, Sean.
Get well soon, Sean. Get well soon. So Pup Named Scooby-Doo and Muppet Babies are going to start. Avatar The Last Airbender is going to come in third. Fourth is going to be Flintstone Kids. Fifth will be Recess. Spooktacular New Adventures of Casper the Friendly Ghost is going to come in sixth. Rocket Power will come in seventh. And coming in last will be Johnny Test. Now, the rules for the gauntlet are 2 shows are going to start. We're going to do our regular routine, which is the randomizer, maybe. These guys have powers they can use to be the randomizer if they so choose. We'll get to that in a second. 5 categories are going to be picked. You're going to judge, or these guys are going to judge. If a show wins a battle 3-0, it's 30 points. 3-1 is 20 points. 3-2 is 10, and 5 for the loser. The gauntlet, 2 shows are going to start. Once one show gets eliminated, the next show will come in, so on and so forth. You had your chance, bud. Although Rocket Power is coming in at lucky number 7, which has produced 5 gauntlet winners. So it truly is lucky number 7. Now, if you win the gauntlet, you're going to get 50 points. If Pup Named Scooby-Doo or Muppet Babies can run the entire gauntlet, they get 100. If they run the entire gauntlet and sweep the entire gauntlet, it is 200 points. Now, if a show wins the gauntlet but doesn't sweep it, but if they get some sweeps along the way, basically, if you win the gauntlet and you happen to have beaten Flintstone Kids or Johnny Test, which are probably going to be sweeps, then there is a sweep bonus. The sweep bonus, the wheel had been spun because I don't like to have up open tabs because of an issue we had a few weeks ago. So I don't keep so many tabs open on the computer. Hey, Dave, how are you? That's Dave from Assembly from work. He's a fan of the show.
Oh,
In the same way.
no, man.
Yeah. So it is a 30-point sweep bonus for the show that wins the gauntlet if they can get any sweeps. Now, the shirt challenge is back. I have on 4 shirts right now. what the shirt challenge is these guys have to guess how many shirts I'm going to have on at the end of the gauntlet. And also guess the color shirt I'm going to have on, or the color of whatever shirt I'm going to have on at the end of the gauntlet. If you guess how many, if you're correctly guess how many shirts I'm going to have on, you win the Be the Randomizer power. You will technically win that power for Sean.
Okay.
Because this is basically just a one-time tag appearance. So you would
And
win
then
that
you
power
could win it for Sean in the next one.
And then I don't have shirts for Wednesday show. So
Oh.
If you guess the color, then you get to a limit. Then it will be you get to eliminate a category from the randomizer.
Okay.
So I have 4 shirts on. You are the special guest. How many shirts am I going to have on at the end of this gauntlet?
2.
All right. What color is one of those shirts going to be?
Red.
All right. Dave?
He said 2, right?
Yeah, 2 in red.
Man, that was the number I was gonna pick too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go
Yeah, I was
with 1
gonna
in
pick
blue.
2 myself.
All right, Eric, clam up until he's done talking.
1 in blue.
1 in blue. All right, Eric, go ahead.
All 3 in green.
3 in green. All right, Dizzle says 2 red.
Mm-hmm.
Dave said 1 blue. Eric said 3 and green. Now, we're gonna run the random. Well, I'm gonna run the randomizer on my phone here, unless Dave, you have a power pocketed already. Do you want to be the randomizer for this episode?
No, I think I'm gonna save it.
All right, Eric, you have 2 pocketed. Do you want to use one of them?
Yes.
All right.
So first one. Ready?
Yep, notebook is in my hands.
Yep, I got the pen and pad.
First
ready.
one is overall enjoyment.
Okay.
Second one is voice acting.
Wow.
I even gave him crap on last night's wrestling show about him not liking voice acting, Dave. So he's
making up for it.
and then one of our other guys on the wrestling show, he started yelling at Eric. So
Hell
right.
yeah.
Go ahead, Eric.
That was funny.
Third is
Third is what?
theme song.
Okay.
Fourth is animation.
All right.
And fifth is memorable moments.
Okay. Now, because he had the power, he can, and nobody can veto it, or not veto it, but nobody can take a category out and try to put a new one in, because this was Eric's power. He has used one. He's got another one he can use, and who knows, he very well could have a 5th one, or a 3rd one, or now a 2nd one at the end of this. So it's going to be overall enjoyment, voice acting, theme song, animation, and memorable moments. Dave, what do you think?
I was very surprised by his lineup, and I think he did a pretty good job. I think he made a solid lineup.
Thank you, Dave.
I like it because I'm not going to lie. If he would have picked character development, we know there's only one show on here that character development really favors.
Yep. And yeah.
And that's why I didn't pick it.
Yeah. Very smart of you, Grasshopper.
Thank you.
He's learning. He's learning.
Yeah.
I can be smart at times.
Well, Eric, you did.
He's smart.
Yeah, he and he's using his powers wisely. This is the second time he's used the power.
He's using them for good.
Yeah.
Trying to give the others a fair advantage,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Especially since I named off who I thought was going to win the gauntlet last night, and he's
Exactly.
just like, I don't know, and he's just like, I don't know about that, and I'm like, come on. So now he's just like, all right, I got to try to give these other shows a chance.
I kind of gave you a clue there.
Huh?
I said I kind of gave you a clue there. I don't know if you picked it up.
Oh, that you were going to use it?
I might have to-
by saying I don't know about that.
I might have to get a headphone and listen to a couple of these theme songs because this was a last minute step in. I think I remember a good amount of them, especially a pup named Scooby Doo. That's a part of it, right?
Yeah. All right. So, all right. So now, and again, the shirt challenge, I've got 4 on right now. Dizzle says I'm going to have 2 on at the end of this, and one of them is going to be red.
Yes.
Dave said 1 and blue. Eric said 3 and green. Now, now just so you know, Dizzle, for that power, you have to be on the money. It's not whoever comes close. So nobody can end up winning the power if it happens that way.
Yep.
I've been a couple times like that.
Yeah.
If it's magenta.
And what shirt do you have on now?
I have Muppet Babies on right now, and it is yellow. Oh,
I mean, yeah. I gathered that.
Eric asked, so I told him.
I hope he could see the yellow.
Yeah.
The Muppets is kind of in the corner, so.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And by the way, Eric, also, Sean complimented your choices.
Thank you.
Well, now that Sean's on his deathbed, he's not going to pick on you. All right.
I'm trying to help his never mind. I'll say it later.
All right. Muppet Babies versus a pup named Scooby Doo. Muppet Babies
Muppet Babies
is in the division of Jacob Hummer, who is mine and Daniel's cousin. 3-0, 80 points. And a pup named Scooby Doo is in the division of Patrick Lehman. And they are 2-1, 40 points. Muppet Babies has a division lead. Pup named Scooby Doo is about 10 points behind the division lead. So we are going to start. I shouldn't have exited out of there. You need to stay in there. All right. So we are starting. The first category is overall enjoyment. It's self-explanatory. Which show did you enjoy more? You are our guest.
Yes.
Which of these 2 cartoons did you enjoy the most?
Out of the Muppet Babies and
Pup named Scooby-Doo.
well, I actually liked both of these when I was younger, but I liked the pup named Scooby-Doo a lot more because I liked Scooby-Doo a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
But Muppet Babies was it was one I liked a lot too. I remember reading a couple of the books that they made when I was real
Yeah, because we had a few of them.
yeah.
We actually had a lot of them.
I like Baby Animal.
But you're going pup named Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
All right. Dave?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Dizzle there. I'm going with pup named Scooby Doo as well. I'm not really a fan of the Muppets or the Muppet Babies, so it wasn't that enjoyable for me. I definitely preferred Scooby Doo.
All right. Eric?
Let's just say 50-50s. I'll just say Scooby. I'll say Scooby-Doo.
All right. Scooby-Doo is up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep it. The next category is going to be voice acting. And basically, it's who did a better job with the voice acting. Dave, you get to start.
I think I'm gonna stick with the pup named Scooby Doo. I thought they had, a perfect blend of like, veterans and then real child actors that gave it that, that very dynamic but grounded feel for the characters, especially younger children playing as actual children.
Yeah.
But they also had some veterans like Don Messick and Casey Kasem and stuff like that, actors like that. So I think they had a pretty good cast. Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of the Muppet Babies, but they did have really good voice actors as well. I think they did have an all-star lineup. I just like pup named Scooby Doo a bit more.
All right. Dizzle? Or actually, no, actually, Eric.
Eric's raising his
Go
hand.
ahead, Eric.
It's 50-50, but just to keep it interesting, I'm gonna say Muppet Babies.
All right. All right. You're the rookie of the show, and we're 15 minutes in. You get to break a tie, which is usually Sean's usual thing because Eric hates Sean. So he usually makes him break a tie.
No, I don't.
I thought the Muppet Babies landed it probably better because it did feel like, the cool part of these shows is like it's like the tiny version of both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
and Scooby Doo did do it well as well. But like Kermit really felt like Kermit, Miss Piggy felt like Miss Piggy. So I'll give it to the Muppet Babies.
All right. The Muppet. All right. So we're tied 1-1. No sweep is going to happen here, but we move on to theme song. And Eric, you're going to start.
Muppet Babies. I just think that song, the theme stands out a little bit more for me.
All
I
right.
think the Scooby Doo one is different from the original Scooby Doo, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Dave?
Yeah, even though it's different, I think it's still better than the Muppet Babies. I think it's a little more upbeat. It's a little, more of a funky track. I think it's incredible, catchy. I just think it's the better intro here.
All right. Dizzle?
Scooby Doo.
All right.
Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo. That's what the Muppet Babies one is kind of catchy, but it's kind of fucking lame.
Yeah. We got to watch the language.
I forget it's a kid. My bad.
Well, you were doing this on short notice as a favor to me, even though like once you agreed to do it, you're just like, wait a minute, do I really want to do this?
No, I do. I did want to do it, especially when I heard the shows.
Yeah.
Because I like these two and a few others on the list.
Well, yeah. And then when you saw the anime list for Wednesday for the show that's going to air on Wednesday, you're just like, I don't know them.
No, I've never heard a lot of those.
All right. So Pup Named Scooby Doo is up 2-1. They can win it in the next category, which is animation style. You have Hanna-Barbera animation versus Jim Henson's animation. So, Dizzle, who have better animation?
I like both styles a lot, but so this is probably the hardest category because I was a sucker for that when I was little because I was young for both of these.
Yeah,
and I like the little like Teen Titans Go and that style of like the making them tiny. When I got older, I didn't really like it as much, but probably Muppet Babies.
All right. All right, Dave, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Scooby Doo here, just because it was fully animated. It was more dynamic, had more fluid animation. I feel like the Muppet Babies had that mixed, real live action with the animation. So I feel like that they were kind of saving on costs there to do that.
Well, they did that for like their dream sequences was the real live action stuff. The babies themselves stayed animated.
Okay. Well, I remember them inserting like live action photographs and like little like live action clips like into their show.
Yeah, they did. Like I said, especially for their dream sequences.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
they
so-
did do that.
Yeah, just because Scooby Doo was fully animated and it was more fluid, and I feel like it was a little more dynamic. Like you see the characters' faces, like they're more exaggerated. That they do a little bit more with it. So I just feel like that's a little more complicated to do.
All right, Eric, you're breaking a tie here.
Ooh. I'm going to go with Scooby Doo because I think it's more detailed with the characters. So.
All right, pup named Scooby Doo is going to win it. Pup named Scooby Doo is going to win it 3-1, and they are going to pick up 20 points. Muppet Babies does not lose any points. By the way, if you're swept, you lose 10.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lose a shirt.
Oh yeah, you're wearing the Muppet Babies.
I'm wearing the Muppet Babies right now,
and it's yellow.
And
see, I feel like I benefit sitting right next to you. See the colors.
Sean's the one that benefits.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got on Avatar: The Last Airbender now,
And it's
Awesome.
and it's purple
Awesome shirt.
because Avatar: The Last Airbender is up next. So it's going to be Avatar: Last Airbender versus a pup named Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah, it's the gauntlet.
Yep. So
now it's all making sense.
yeah, you were just kind of following along until like I actually fully explained what was going on.
Well, I am a fan.
Yeah.
I like when you wear the costumes.
Yeah. Which I would have kept doing, but then I came up with the shirt idea.
That's cool too.
Yeah. All right. Avatar: The Last Airbender is 3-0, 70 points in the division of Kaylee Fox. A longtime pal of yours. So, all right. We are going to start with overall enjoyment. By the way, I am down to 3 shirts, which is what Eric said I was going to have on. Eric said it was going to be 3, and one of them was going to be, you said green, right?
Yep.
All right. Dizzle said 1 in red.
Mm-hmm.
No, he said 2.
No, he said 2.
2 in red.
I said 1 in blue.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, he said 1 in blue. All right.
You're trying to switch it.
No, I can't remember.
My own brother.
So, all right. We start with overall enjoyment, and Dave, you get to go first.
I'm definitely going with Avatar: The Last Airbender here. I just really like the character progression in this show. I like what it's based on. I like the powers that the characters have and stuff like that. So there's a lot to enjoy there. I like the action. It has more action than Scooby Doo, like fighting wise.
Yeah.
So that's more my style.
All right. Dizzle?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really feel fair because one's like kind of a adventure of the week type deal, and one's like an experience with like Dave said, with the progression and the character arcs and the development. It's like Game of Thrones versus like Modern Family. But I would definitely go Avatar myself.
All right. Eric?
Yeah, Avatar. There's better stories, and Scooby-Doo feels sometimes repetitive.
And a pup named Scooby-Doo is a fun niche, but it will never beat the main show, even though there's many spin-offs and everything.
Yeah,
even some of the animated movies beat the heck out of it.
All right. Avatar: The Last Airbender is up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep.
Yeah.
Voice acting is the next category. Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, Avatar takes this one. They just have better cast, and the overall voice acting is better.
All right. Dizzle?
It's another one that doesn't, because I mean they have a lot more emotion and range that they have to show than the Scooby-Doo bunch, but I'd agree with Eric. But for Scooby Doo, they do what they need to do for the task at hand.
That is true. All right, Dave.
Yeah, I agree completely with these two. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I just feel like what Dizzle said. Very incredible emotional ranges that they can get on that show. So I just feel like because of that storyline and it's more mature storyline. So I just feel like they have a lot more that they can hit with their voice acting.
Right.
So they're just zoinks.
Yeah. Or Jinkies. All right. Avatar The Last Airbender is up 2-0. One more, and then they can sweep. Theme song is the next category. Dizzle?
I'm standing by Scooby Doo for this one. I can't sweep it for that because it's way more catchy. Even though it does the Avatar theme song, it's not even really. It's kind of a theme song, but
it's more of like an intro.
Yeah, and it's a cool introduction to the show, but it's not as catchy as Scooby Doo. That's one that sits with you. In a couple days, you might be humming it at work.
Yeah. All right, Dave.
Yeah, I completely agree with Dizzle. Yeah, Scooby Doo is definitely way more catchy. Pup named Scooby Doo, to be politically correct, but yeah, it's very more catchy. It's upbeat. It's actual a theme song. Like you said, Avatar's nice, but it's just an intro. Someone talking and kind of explaining, what the story is a little bit.
Right.
Yep.
All right, Eric.
Yep, sweep it. Pup named Scooby Doo.
All right, pup named Scooby Doo. All right. Avatar is still up 2-1. They could still win it in the next category, which is going to be animation style. Avatar is Nickelodeon animation. I've said 100 times, probably even a couple hundred times because of how many times we've done this show. I say it a lot. That Nickelodeon's animation is top notch. I think it's the best animation, but also
you do?
Yes.
It's better than Cartoon Network in the heyday?
Yes. I truly do believe that. Now, if anybody disagrees with me, which Dave and Sean have disagreed with me from time to time.
I definitely did.
When it comes to animes.
Well, I'm talking cartoons.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said when it comes to animes, but when it's cartoons, I just feel like it's different for like each cartoon because like they change up like in different increments of time. So like sometimes I feel like Nickelodeon's on top, then Cartoon Network's on top. Like I feel like
which is fine.
Wasn't Hey Arnold Nickelodeon? Or
yes.
Yeah, it's
yeah. All right.
They had like Danny Phantom was really good.
Yeah.
Was that them or Cartoon Network?
That was Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that's Nickelodeon.
So all right. But it's Nickelodeon versus Hanna-Barbera. Dave, which way you leaning?
This is for the voice acting?
No, this is the animation.
Animation, sorry. Yeah, for animation, I'm going Avatar: The Last Airbender. I just feel like it is definitely more vibrant. They have a lot more going on, more detail to the surroundings, the characters, the abilities that they are using. I think that takes a lot more. And it's world building it too. So like they're not just in one kind of like area, like one town or whatever, and it's kind of easy. They can kind of replicate frames in Avatar, their world building, so they're constantly creating something new. So I think that's a lot more difficult.
Right. All right, Dizzle.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with Dave. I think that they do with the world building. They have a whole universe pretty much, and they have there's a lot more to the animation and a lot cooler scenarios and places that they're at. I mean, it's beautiful animation on Avatar. Where the cutesy style is really cool, but it can't really hold up.
Right.
Yep.
All right, Eric.
Yep, Avatar.
All right. Avatar The Last Airbender is going to get themselves 20 points. They are going to move on.
Scooby had a good run.
Scooby had a good run. They were able to get themselves some points. They continue with a division lead. Avatar continues to build their lead. They are now going up against the Flintstone Kids. Flintstone Kids in the division of Bonnie Fedcheck, Sean's mother. And they are they haven't won yet, I know that. All right. 0-3, negative 10 points. So 0-3, negative 10 points going up against Avatar The Last Airbender. No sweep yet for Avatar The Last Airbender, but we move on now to overall enjoyment. Eric, you get to start.
Ooh, I'm going Avatar.
Yeah, I mean, Flintstone Kids, it's a lot different from Flintstones.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Yeah, I mean, out of all the mini ones that we've done so far, this is probably my least favorite. And I like the Flintstones a lot. But there are some fun episodes of Flintstone Kids.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
No, Avatar.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, I'm going The Last Airbender here.
All right, they're up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. Voice acting is next, Dave.
Voice acting, I think I'm going to stay the same route. I'm going to go with Avatar The Last Airbender. I just think it's superior. It's got more of that emotional range like we were talking about in a previous battle.
Yeah. All right, Dizzle.
Yeah, this one, it almost seems like a cheat code that this doesn't have to go against the animes, but it's fair that
Playoffs, it might have to.
It is a cartoon at the end of the day. A lot of kids that I went to school with were watching this. I don't. Was it a Saturday morning cartoon or did it have a different? I don't know if they played it.
I don't remember. I feel like it wasn't Saturday morning. It was Saturday, probably around like noon.
But and like the original Naruto almost gets that pass for being a cartoon to an extent.
Yeah. Now you're talking Dave's language.
Yeah.
I loved that shit when I was a kid. I remember watching Zabuzan. I thought he was going to last a long time. He's like the first villain of the show. That was his name, right?
I mean, we have our anime expert.
Oh, sorry.
Dave?
What was that? I was just someone just came to the door, so I was just asking my kid who it was. I was kind of distracted.
He was talking about Zabuzan.
Zabuzan? Zabuzan.
Oh, him too.
Okay.
Zabuza
Yeah, to do with the bandages. I remember thinking he was going to last a long time. He was like the first villain.
from Naruto.
Yeah.
Yeah, the demon of the mist. He's
was
fired.
sick.
He was fired. He does come back in the show.
He does. Yeah, I remember. I was hyped about that.
Yeah.
Hey, voice acting, who you picking?
Avatar.
All right. Eric?
Yeah, Avatar. They're top notch.
All right. Now, Avatar's weak spot, obviously, is probably going to be theme song, but be that as it may, Dizzle.
Flintstones Kids isn't the catchiest theme song. And the intro might almost beat it because it's kind of a cool experience before the show. But I guess I'll throw Flintstone Kids a bone here.
All right. Dave?
Oh man, this one's tough because I didn't think the Flintstones Kids theme song was that great either. But it is a song. It is more of a song. So I think I'm going to throw them a bone here as well and pick them.
All right. We did say that this was Avatar's weak spot. Eric?
Yeah, Flintstone Kids.
All right. So Avatar again, no sweep because Eric I'm going to say Eric kind of did the right thing to make it fair. And
Yeah, put it in the right spot.
Yeah, you put it in the right spot, and this is where I don't give you credit a lot because he usually comes back to bite me because you'll usually do something to tick me off like right after I give you credit.
Yeah.
But I will give you credit for this that you put it in the right spot to where it almost you're kind of keeping because if Avatar with the sweep bonus that they would be getting. Avatar wins this thing from the number 3 position and gets enough sweep bonuses. They're overtaking Codename Kids Next Door for the number 1 seed.
Yeah, if I had flip flop number 4 and 3,
Well,
it would probably be a better sweeps.
Yeah. So
I'm
basically
blocking a sweep.
yeah. So
Kids Codename Next Door isn't even the best show on its own network.
right. But so
I do like that one though.
yeah. Oh, so do I. But yeah, so you're basically like again, we're still a long way from being done here, but so I'm pretty sure I don't know. Maybe Jimmy, because Jimmy has Codename Kids Next Door in his division.
Okay.
Maybe Jimmy sent Eric a check.
There you go.
I don't even.
I can see him doing that.
The thing is, I can see him doing that too. And he did ask for your address. I didn't give it to him, but he did ask for your address.
He asked for my address. Why?
He's one of those guys. He's the type of guy. He called my hairdresser and tried to get her to give me a mullet.
Yeah. He's a 50-year-old in a 13-year-old body.
Oh, okay.
Or a 13-year-old in a 50-year-old body. I'm sorry. This is why you're here. All right. Avatar: The Last Airbender is up 2-1.
Yeah.
What? They can still win it in the next category, which is animation.
Have we gone to the 5th category yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Animation style. It's Nickelodeon versus Hanna-Barbera. Eric, go ahead and start.
Yeah. I'm going Nickelodeon here. Airbender.
All right. Dizzle?
Honestly, the Flintstone Kids animation might be a little bit better than a pup named Scooby-Doo, but I don't think it's better than Avatar.
Okay. All right, Dave?
Avatar: The Last Airbender. Its animation is far superior.
All right, Avatar: The Last Airbender is going to get another 20-point win.
All right.
So they're going to go up, and they have won this 3-0, so they get another 20 points. This shirt will continue to stay on. So Eric might be pocketing another one.
It's funny because I was gonna pick number 2, and I ended up with picking number 3 because 2 and 1 were taken.
All right, so whatever money Jimmy sends you for keeping Codename Kids Next Door is the number 1 seed.
Wait, so I gotta sabotage Avatar so I can get the 2 right. Now it's all making sense. Yeah, I think the animation sucks.
Wait, who had the Airbender again?
I'm gonna hook Sean up.
Airbender is Kaylee Fox.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm taking it out.
All right, recess in the division of Mike Bianco. They're 2-1, 45 points. They're 45 points off of division lead. That's how much they trail Dexter's Laboratory. But now we start recess versus Avatar: The Last Airbender. We start an overall enjoyment. Eric, go ahead.
You know my answer, but I'll say it anyway. Recess.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, I'm going the opposite way. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I just think it has more to offer. It has action, it has funny moments, and it's world building. It has a lot more to offer, in my opinion, so it's more enjoyable.
All right, you're breaking the tie, sir.
I enjoyed these both a lot when I was a kid. I mean, I was never a Avatar like super fan like that. I did watch a lot of the episodes, and I was into it. I liked Recess a lot too, though, and I thought it was like a good depiction of kids like at the playground and stuff.
Yeah.
So they both have their place, but I'm gonna go with Dave and Avatar probably.
All right. Avatar is up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. We go to voice acting. Dave?
I'm sticking with the Avatar here. I just think because it has that emotional range, it's a little more dynamic, and they can do a little bit more with it, especially while they're battling and having those confrontations. I think Zuko and Uncle Iroh's voice acting is spectacular, and some other great characters as well. They just got a plethora of different voice acting in there, so I think they got this.
All right. Dizzle?
This is a bit of a harder one because I do think that Recess also shows a little more range than like your standard cartoon. But like, because they it's not like they deal with heavy topics or anything, but they do have a lot of different characters and a lot of memorable performances, like that snaky kid who like is like the definition of like the workplace snitch now.
Oh,
Like,
Randall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Randall. Yeah,
Oh.
I remember him.
If I still didn't know the no cursing rule, I would have said 5 things by now.
Yeah.
But that he's a piece of work, Randall. I'm actually gonna have to go Recess here because I do think that they have very good voice acting as well.
All right. Eric?
This is hard. I'm going Avatar.
All right.
Sweep job or not yet? Oh no, that was the second one.
That was the second one. So Avatar The Last Airbender is up 2-0. 1 more, and then they can get a sweep. We move on to what has been Avatar's weakness so far. But the thing is that Recess is not necessarily a song. It's music, but it's intro music. Dizzle?
For me, this is the first sweep job because both is like an intro to what the experience is going to be, and I think both does an accurate job. But Avatar is a way more epic experience, so I'm gonna have to go Avatar.
All right, Eric, let's keep it a little more dramatic. I mean, if you want to. I mean, you can vote however you want, but I'm going to you.
Yeah,
next.
I'm going to say Recess.
All right. I kind of figured. Guess what, Dave?
Yeah, this one's actually kind of tough because I do like both intros. But I feel like Dizzle hit it right on the point. It's a more epic feel of an intro when you're watching the Avatar. You kind of like at the end you're looking over Aang's shoulder and he's looking out over everything. Like I think that's pretty epic, and he's there to try to save the world. I think that's a pretty cool epic, and it sounds like Katara voice acting it the intro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have one of the characters in there doing that, and she does a fantastic job, I think. So just because both weren't really a theme song, I think Avatar takes this, like Dizzle said.
All right. So they get their first sweep here. Avatar The Last Airbender is going to win this 3-0.
I'm messing up. Gotta get that shirt off.
Yeah. So they get the 30 points for the win. If they win this gauntlet, then the 30-point sweep bonus will be added to their score. I did not expect them to sweep Recess, to be honest with you.
No, I like Recess a lot.
So do I. And it's one of Eric's favorite shows. And I remember watching it back when you were just a little guy.
And honestly, animation, I might have leaned that way because they had a style that not a lot of other shows have matched. And it's like kind of different.
And they had
I thought
pretty
Dan was
detailed
going-
backgrounds.
Yeah.
They really
I
did.
thought Dan was going overall enjoyment for Recess, so that's where I thought he was going to go.
But every week somebody breaks Eric's heart on this show.
Well, I'm sorry.
It might be you
I
this
was
week.
close, but I got way more into after Avatar. It's like I can't wait to see what's going to happen next episode.
All right, so Avatar The Last Airbender is now moving on to the next battle, which is the Spooktacular New Adventures of Casper the Friendly Ghost. And they are in the division of Randy Marsh, not the dad from South Park, but that is his name on Facebook.
Okay.
His name on Facebook is Randy Marsh. They're 2-1, 40 points. They're 30 points away from a division lead. But we start with the overall enjoyment. Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going back to Avatar here.
All right. Dizzle.
I like the Casper cartoon a lot, but I'm gonna go Avatar as well.
Okay. Dave.
Yeah, I'm going Avatar as well here. I definitely enjoyed that a little bit more.
Casper is underrated because this is like Casper. This is off the movie they did in '95.
Yeah.
Cartoon came out in '96, so they kind of capitalized on that. So it was done. It was done like a little differently, and it was very underrated. But yeah, Avatar definitely, obviously, is top notch. We go now to voice acting. Dave.
This one's actually really close for me and very tough because Casper has that, nostalgia heavy cast, I feel. But Avatar has that emotional depth. I think I'm going to lean towards Avatar here. I just feel like that emotional depth, they reach legendary like vocal performances when you're doing like stuff like that, when you're in those battles, those heated moments and stuff. So I think I'm going to go with them here.
All right, Eric, go ahead. I saw the hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it interesting and say, Cass. I think it's pretty cool that the way he's acting for a ghost, though.
All right, Dizzle, break us a tie, please.
I like them both a lot, and I do think Casper is voiced very well. So I'll still go Avatar. They just, to Dave's point, they have a lot more notes that they have to hit.
Yeah,
and I feel bad for the other shows because a lot of the time it's just comedy, which Casper is a little deeper than just comedy, but not too much. So Avatar is clearly the winner.
all right. They are up 2-0. One more, and then they can sweep. Theme song is the next category. Dizzle.
Casper. It's catchy.
All right. Dave.
Yeah, I'm going with Casper here. It's fun. It's catchy. It's kind of like a jazzy theme. I like it.
Yeah. All right, Eric.
Yeah, Casper.
All right. No sweep is going to happen here, but still 2-1. They can win it, or Avatar can win it in the next category, which is animation style. Dave, go ahead.
I think I'm going to go Avatar here. I think it's very highly detailed. It's fluid. It's cinematic action that elevates the storytelling. So I think I'm going to go with Avatar here.
All right. Dizzle?
Eric put the hand up, but I'll go.
Oh, Eric put the hand up? All right,
Yeah.
Eric, keep it interesting. Go ahead.
Yeah, Casper. I think the details of the ghosts are pretty well done.
All right. Break a tie then.
Yeah, I enjoy the animation on Casper because I think that they do a good job of like keeping it like spooky-ish as like a ghost, but also friendly for kids.
Yeah.
And they have some detailed backgrounds that they have to do too. So this is the first one. I'll go Casper.
All right.
Wow.
I really just want to see the next category.
All right. Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. Memorable moments. So Casper the Friendly Ghost of all cartoons is the one taking Avatar to the 5th category. Upset in the making here. Memorable moments is up first. Dizzle, so you don't have to break a tie.
It's not an upset in the making here for me. It's Avatar. There's fans of that show that they could sit at the lunch table and talk about moments of that show for 2 to 3 hours. To whereas with Casper, you could be like, hey, you remember Casper? Oh, yeah, I think so. And then you move on.
All right. Dave?
Yeah, 100% Avatar. I mean, the missions that go to fight Lord Ozai and the fight just itself. And then Azula, you got Uncle Iroh, Zuko, you got all those interactions. I just feel like they have so many memorable moments. Yeah, yeah, they're taking this.
All right, Eric.
Yeah, 1,000% Avatar.
All right, Avatar: The Last Airbender wins at 3-2. They're going to get 10 points. Now, Casper the Friendly Ghost is going to get 5 points for it being a close one. So they are going to walk away with some points here. Avatar: The Last Airbender moves on. I keep the shirts on. Eric is still 3. He said 3 shirts in green. Dizzle said 2 red. Dave said 1 blue. Avatar: The Last Airbender is going against Rocket Power. I don't know if I should read off whose division it is in, because you could not warm up to this person if you were cremated together.
Oh boy.
Rocket Power in the division of Tim Friel. 1 and 2, 15 points. They're 160 points off a division lead. So they would have to have some doing, because Goof Troop, of course, won a gauntlet last week.
And they're in
But
the lucky number 7 spot.
yeah, but they are in lucky 7. 5 winners have come from the number 7 spot. By the way, the number 3 spot where Avatar landed has only had 1 winner, and that was Mighty Ducks the Animated Series, which Dave was not here for. But all right, overall enjoyment. Dizzle?
Yeah, this was the Nickelodeon show that made me hate Nickelodeon shows. So I'm going to go with Avatar.
All right.
Because I always thought Rocket Power was it wasn't not my cup of tea.
All right. Eric, go ahead and kiss up to Sean.
This is for you, Sean. Rocket Power, baby.
All right. All right, Dave, you get to break a tie.
Yeah, I'm going Avatar. It's definitely got better. It's better.
Dave and Sean are like best friends, and Dave's still just like, screw that. Avatar.
I was picking Rocket Power regardless if Sean was here or not.
Yeah.
So.
I know what you were doing. Sean just said, good boy.
Goodbye.
I got you.
All right. Voice acting is the next category. Dave?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the Avatar here. I just think it has better voice acting. It has that emotional range. It has the cool characters that I really enjoy, and I think their voice acting really makes their characters stand out. So I'm going Avatar here.
All right. Eric?
Unfortunately, Sean, I'm going Avatar.
Well, I was going to go Rocket Power, Sean.
You are?
No.
All right. You're going Avatar?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Avatar The Last Airbender is up 2-0. 1 more, and then they can sweep. It is theme song. Dizzle?
Rocket Power. That is the one thing I feel like they got going for. And it's a cool intro, too, with them surfing.
Yeah. All right. Dave?
Yeah, Rocket Power. It's got that cool, like, pop, surf rock type deal.
All right. Eric?
Bad boy, Eric.
Rocket Power all day.
All right. 2-1. But Avatar The Last Airbender could still win it in the next category, animation style. They're both Nickelodeon animation. Rocket Power came out in 1999. I believe Avatar came out in 2005. So there's a little bit of a difference there.
Yeah.
Dizzle?
Like I was kind of making with the Danny Phantom point, I do think Nickelodeon's later, I guess it's still early 2000s, but the 2000s animation and the late 90s are two totally vast different things. And one's a lot more matured and better. and even it's like a better version of that Cartoon Network style. Whereas they were like this and Rugrats and that style just was never for me. So I'm gonna go Avatar.
All right. Wild card.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Dizzle here. I'm gonna have to go Avatar.
All right. Eric, as soon as I said his name, that's when you pointed to yourself. So I haven't yelled at you about your Wi-Fi in a few weeks, but if you had better Wi-Fi, this wouldn't happen.
No,
But
yeah,
go
it's my
ahead.
fault. I hesitated. So, but I'm gonna throw Rocket Power Bone here. Rocket Power.
All right.
Get back.
So Avatar: The Last Airbender.
This is why Sean thinks you're a bad boy.
Is going to win it 3-1. They get 20 more points.
Avatar's kicking Tucky.
Yep. And they are now moving on to the last show. The last battle. It is going to be Johnny Test taking on Avatar: The Last Airbender. And they are in the division of Shane. I don't know what Shane's last name is, but they are 2-1, 10 points in Shane's division. They are 30 points away from a division lead.
Okay.
And we start with overall enjoyment and wildcard. Dave, you're up first.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my boy, the Avatar. It's definitely more enjoyable for me. Has more action, has cool powers, has cool characters. It's just more my pace, my style.
All right. Dizzle?
Yeah, I thought this was because didn't this start on Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
I thought this was when Cartoon Network was starting to go downhill in around 2005.
Yeah.
Like that's when I thought Nickelodeon was really picking up and they were kind of going down. So I'm gonna go Avatar myself.
All right. Eric?
I'm gonna throw Johnny Test a bone.
All right.
There's just during that run of Dexter's, Ed, Edd and Eddy, not Kim Possible, the Powerpuff Girls, all that stuff. Johnny Test was kind of in the later. And Chowder's not on here, is it?
Not on this one. They're going to be in the appropriately named enough gauntlet, the They Suck gauntlet.
I don't like Chowder.
All right. Avatar: The Last Airbender is up 1-0. 2 more and then they can sweep. Voice acting is the next category. Dizel.
I will say I do like the voice acting in Johnny Test a lot, but I'm going to stick with Avatar. The range is kind of the one that's making it keep dominating in this category.
All right. Go ahead, Eric.
Just to keep it interesting, I'm going to say Johnny Test.
I mean, you do like bad things.
His voice got super high for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to sound like Johnny.
Yeah. All right. Dave, go ahead and break a tie.
Yeah, this one's pretty easy to break here, and I'm going to the Avatar. Let's hit him with a little bit of wind and knock him away.
All right. Well, now we have to go to Avatar's weak spot, which is theme song. Dave?
Yeah, I do think it's their weak spot, but I don't think Johnny Test's theme song is that great, but it is a theme song, and so therefore I'm going with it.
All right.
It's a little catchy.
Yeah. All right. Dizzle?
I'm gonna go with Avatar still, because I think the intro is Johnny Test is not that memorable of a theme song.
No, it's not. It's a little. It has a little catchy couple parts, but that's it. It's not that great of a theme song at all. Only reason why I went with it is because it's actual theme song.
It's music, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Eric, break a tie.
Avatar, sweep it.
All right. So they are going to take a 30-point win.
Damn it. dang it, I lost on the 2 shirts. I should have went for test.
Avatar The Last Airbender is going to win at 3-0. They're going to get 30 points. They're also going to get a 30-point sweeping bonus. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... So,
Take your shirt off?
not yet. I will reveal in just a couple minutes the shirts. But Eric did win. I still have 3 shirts on. So, Eric got that. And I'm going to reveal in a few minutes the colors. But first, Avatar got, let's see, they were able to get, let's see, 1, 2.
I got the shirt right
3.
last week, didn't I?
Huh?
Did I get the shirt right last week?
Yeah. All right. So they got 3 20-point wins, which is 60 points. They get 2 30-point wins, which is another 60 points, plus a 10-point win. That is, let's see, 60 plus 60 is 120, 130, plus another 60 points for a sweep bonus, which is 190, and 240, which is 240 because they get the 50 points. So 240 points plus 240 plus 70, 310 points. They lose out for the number 1 seed, the codename Kids Next Door, by 2 points.
Wow.
By 2 points, codename Kids Next Door holds on to the number 1.
One of them were sweeps. You were the one.
If Avatar started it in first or second instead of third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
If they would have started the gauntlet, they'd be number 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pup named Scooby-Doo got the first round.
Yeah.
But you can blame me for blocking the sweeps.
I mean,
It wasn't just you, it was the theme song for a lot of people.
Yeah.
yeah. It was theme song. So it's not on you. I mean, we'll send Little Fawn after you, but
I'm taking the blame here.
yeah. But all right. So now we have to reveal the color of the rest of the shirts. Avatar The Last Airbender is purple.
Oh, Eric's going to lose.
Well, no. So Eric still got the power. Eric still got the be the randomizer power. This is the eliminate a category from the randomizer power is the color.
He's going to, okay.
So he still does get a power. This shirt here, the Casper shirt, is gray.
That's cool.
Now, the last shirt,
Oh, I would have
red.
Ah!
No, you got Sean the because
I thought I had to get both, though.
no,
Okay, cool.
you only had to get one. So Sean gets to eliminate a category from the randomizer.
Let's go.
So Sean, he did get you power. You got a power, Sean.
I got you.
Nice.
So
To be fair, I think I might have seen it beforehand, but that's okay.
well, it's not like we live together or anything.
I thought I saw green, though, so that you can't trust me. I thought Eric won.
Sean's just like, yay! All right, now Saturday or next Saturday for this Wednesday for Animated Showdown. Dizzle is gonna host. I'm gonna judge, and it's another anime gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
And Naruto Next Generations is going to start with Black Butler. Samurai Champloo will come in 3rd. Dragon Ball Z Kai comes in 4th. Afro Samurai 5th.
Okay.
7 Deadly Sins 6th. Spy Family 7th. Parasite the Maxim 8th. Now, next week for the for Animated Hour of Power, it is another anime gauntlet, and Dave and Eric, and technically also even Sean, I am going to send this to you guys. This is the Um, or hold on. Damn it. All right, this is the lineup for next week's animated Hour of Power. And it is going to be starting off, it is going to be Magi Kingdom of Magic and Rising of the Shield Hero are going to start. Hunter x Hunter will come in third. Devil May Cry fourth. Devilman Crybaby fifth. Mob Psycho 100 sixth. Cowboy Bebop seventh. And Lazarus will come in eighth. By the way, Cowboy Bebop is you.
Let's go.
So you get to enter lucky number 7. So that is the order of entry for next week's animated Hour of Power. Make sure to like and subscribe to the When Tunes Combine YouTube channel. Join the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/When Tunes Combine.
No problem, brother.
Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the Wrestling Through the Years podcast YouTube channel. This Friday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to do part 2 of our Ruthless Aggression era rankings. Also, like and subscribe to the Money E's Unscripted Sports Show. Just find them on Twitch at TCX Money E, on Instagram at Money E_6pack Picks. You're going to find the wild card on Twitch at TCX Godsent 95. You're going to find Sean on Twitch at TCX Reaper. You're going to find him on Twitch at the Dizzleverse.
Yes. Man, we're having a great time in there. I'm
Yeah.
kicking all my buddies' butts in FIFA.
Yeah. FIFA, and he got him again in NBA 2K.
Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah. All right. Also, the Stabcast tomorrow afternoon around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time with him and Mindy. And it's Ready or Not 2. Here I come.
Yes.
All right. So that is all of our stuff. And we'll see everybody Wednesday for Animated Showdown.
Peace.
All right. Later.
Go Cottonmouth.